Chicago calls timeout. The score is tied at 50. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. It's tipped. Shot by Gordon, wide open. Regulation is ended and we're heading to overtime. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. Well, if you're just joining us, the intensity has really heated up in this one. As we watch this one go now to overtime. And it's Chicago to start out. And no shortage of excitement here, and we're officially underway in overtime in this game. Courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineup for us now in overtime. So for Chicago right now, they've got Haywood, Brown out there with Harris. Then it's Turkoglu, and the basket by Gordon.
A wide open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Pass to Jokic. On the wing, Harris. Now the dish to Haywood. And there's the 3-second violation.
You know, sometimes the intensity of the game can lead to brain-neutral plays like that, guys.
Brown, he's checked in for Harris. It's Jones on the wing. Here's the screen. He kicks to Amute. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Releases from 15. And again, it's Jacksonville.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
And the basket by Jones.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor. And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Chicago making a switch here. Grant's checked in. It's Brown with the drive. Yes, and the foul. It goes on Jimmer Fredette.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question, I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
Jones with it. Dishes it to Amute. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys, but as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
And he gets it to go. Brown's got the game tied up here for Chicago. There's Pleiss. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
Here's Haywood. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
What a stellar outing in this one for Haywood. He's got 16 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
And he can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
It's deflected. And as it goes out of bounds, Jacksonville able to keep the ball here.
Risky pass there. They're lucky to retain possession this time.
Jones kicks to Gordon. Knocked loose.
Overtime has become do or die time. An empty possession here, I think they're finished.
And Kevin, maybe the play of the game right there.
A tremendous instinct trade to come up with a steal and then attack the basket.
Game changer right there, guys. An unbelievable play to make it this stage of a really tight ball game.
Now, here's Mbaumute. He's guarded closely. Jones, the pass to Place. To win it. Oh, and a chance to win the game, but the last second shot is offline. Another tie, and we're going to have a second overtime. And we'll return shortly. Now, we thought we might wrap it up in regulation. Then it looked like overtime number one might yield a winner. But instead, the overtime periods are piling up. And guys, still no winner yet. And so here's Jacksonville. Payne dishes to Cunningham. The fader. Offensive rebound. And Payne slams it in.
And that's an example of willpower right there, guys. I mean, grabbing the offensive rebound and then going back up strong.
And GA, in a close game like this where every possession is critical, that could prove to be a very big one.
Oh, it sure could, Kevin. I mean, he salvaged 2 big points for them off that miss.
Here's Anderson, and he misses the fast break layup. And here we go. And here they go. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
That's a quick bucket there. Solid in transition.
Well, you know, he loves the chance to get out and run, and we can see right there why he does.
Yes, unbelievable basket. I mean, giving up a lot of height there, but he was not to be denied.
Not when the game's hanging in the balance. That makes it a little different. He was going to get to the rim no matter who was standing in the way on that one.
Here's Frazier, and he uses the glass on the layup. Now it's a 4-point Jacksonville lead.
This is what you love, guys. Superb defense, a great steal, and just like that, they add 2 points to this narrow lead.
Yeah, but you just can't afford to give up plays like that at this time in a ball game.
Chicago calls timeout. They trailed by 4. And there's a minute 45 left to play in the second overtime period. Could not get a winner with just one.
Shannon Brown.
Now here's Brown. Pass to Jokic. Inside. Here's Haywood. Turkoglu outside. That's in. And the Jacksonville lead is cut down to just 2 points with the bucket from Haywood.
Well, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
To the middle. Here's Brown. Back to Turkoglu. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Nogueira comes with the double team. Here's Haywood. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Haywood's got the game tied up here for Chicago.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one for Brown. He has 23 points and 7 assists.
Fundamentals have been on display. He's just done it all today. The passing and also knocking down his freebies.
And that's exactly what they've needed from him, those 2 things.
A platoon swap here for Jacksonville.
And they had a foul to give, but you want to use it on the ground.
Yeah, I agree with you there, but at least they did get the clock stopped. That is the one saving grace of that situation. Nicely done. Without much separating these teams, that's when you have to make good at the line.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but man, it's embarrassing when you blow it.
We're seeing the red-hot version of Gordon right now.
Game could be on the line right here.
It's basically now or never for them.
A tough position. Turkoglu right side. On the pass to Jokic. Feeds to Haywood. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Round kicks to Haywood. Oh, wow. Unable to get a shot off in time, and they turn it over. A very unfortunate time there to pick up the shot clock violation. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
So it gets them both in a 4-point ball game.
And that's exactly how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Chicago calls timeout. They trail by 4. 11 seconds left to play in the second overtime period. Could not get a winner with just one. Chicago with the ball. And again, no good by Chicago. And now they foul and stop the clock. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the seconds. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that puts them up by 5. Here's Turkoglu. Grant outside to stop the run. And so Jacksonville takes the win. Clark, a double overtime game can really take its toll on the players, and after this one, the officials, the fans, everyone's going to have to take a needed rest.
Yeah, exactly. But I tell you what, they showed me the heart of a champion here in this.
DJ Khaled, Convict Music, we the best, we taking over.